I know that I'm a good performer. I know what I can do. The trick with Drag Race is that you don't choose your songs.
Hi guys, I'm Travis Cronin, and you're watching Drag Us Weekly, the show where we drag the truth, the secrets, the joys, the wishes, and the wants out of your favorite drag queens. Today, we are here with a legend in herself, Oceane Aqua Blac. Thank you so much, and welcome to Drag Us Weekly.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Well, my first question is, was this your first time under a big top?
Oh my God! That's a double question, double
entendre.
No.
Good.
Normally, I am the big top, but sometimes,
you gotta switch it up. We love a versatile queen. Now, this was my favorite Rusical in Drag Race history. It was fantastic for so many reasons. I want to know, what were you thinking when you first heard the music, saw the script, and you guys were doling out parts?
Okay, so first of all, when I received the script, because we received the script, we listened to it and everything, but we still don't know which character we're gonna play. So of course, I was, I think, excited about all the characters because it's fun, it's joyful, I don't know, it was really good. So yeah, coming into this channel, I was like, oh my God, it's gonna be so much fun, and I know that. I presume that we were gonna have a choreographer, that we're gonna have, teaching lessons and everything. So yeah, I was excited.
Well, the choreography turned out to be real serious. They were hitting you with the turn, slap, booty pop, all of it at the same time.
Yes, it was.
Was that hard for you?
Normally it wouldn't have supposed to be, but because we were singing at the same time, that threw me off, girl. I'm telling you, like, it was something, because, normally me that's what I do. When I perform, I do choreography, I have dancers, I'm used to it. But singing at the same time, listen, normally when I do a choreography at the end of my number, I'm like, I'm suffocating. So imagine singing during doing it. It was like, that threw me off completely.
You did not do the Beyonce prep work of the high heels on the treadmill for hours a day.
No.
And how did you feel at first about being part of the comedy clowns rolling in? Were you happy with the part at first? Were you excited?
Well, I was kind of happy about it because I chose the part, obviously, but I didn't know how much work I was gonna put into that. It was so much. I think from my point of view, it was one of the difficult role because you had to be in sync with your team. You had to dance and sing, of course, but there was a lot of props also to feature in it. So it was a real challenge.
Yes, the in-sync singing, was the hardest out of all the roles because all three of you, it wasn't even a duo that had to be in sync. Yeah. When you were on stage, were you like, damn, we are not nailing this choreography? Or were you like, we are the funnest clowns out here?
You know what? I wasn't that confident because, well, I know what I can do normally, but when I did it, I was, I think I was a little bit out of it, to be like frank, because at a certain point, I just couldn't breathe because I couldn't dance and sing at the same time. So I wasn't confident at all about, so when I found myself in the bottom two, I wasn't mad about it. Of course I was mad, but I wasn't mad at the judges or the critics because I already knew before going into the critic part that they were gonna tear me to shred. Because It is what it
loved
is.
your look. They loved your look. They thought you were so fun. But I think was it the staying in tandem with the three on stage that you think was hard? Yeah.
Totally. And I think I would have been more concentrated of what I had to do if I didn't have to concentrate on the fact to breathe, you know, because I think it's just a human reaction that when we're out of here, we don't think properly. We just, you know, concentrate on the fact that we have difficulties. And I wanted to get through it. I wanted to succeed, but it is what it is because, you know, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. And I think that if this challenge would have come, for example, at week 7, well, I would have been out at week 7, you know. But it is what it is. It was the second week, and that's it.
And there were some really good musical performers in that Rusical. Were you shocked at some of those voices?
Not the voices per se, because I don't think that any of them are so great singers. But I'm gonna tell the truth here. But their interpretation was so good that you forget about the singing, because, like, I think everybody was delivering. I think everybody like knew their lines. It was like so cohesive. It was like, because, you know, in Drag Race, everything goes so fast that you don't have necessarily you don't have like 2 months to practice things, right, you know, like you normally do in life when you put on a musical or a show. So to be able to deliver that much work into that quick space of time, it was incredible to me. Like I wasn't intimidated because I know that my problem was about the singing, but definitely I noticed that people were talented, and, you know, they don't choose those people for nothing. I think that they really choose the best of the best, and you have to make your way through this.
And I want to talk about your runway look, Circus Berserkus.
Yes.
It was gorgeous, huge, amazing. Tell me about the concept and how you constructed that gorgeous gown.
Well, you know, I thought about, because when you do runways, like I approach all of my runways, at first I said, so I have to think the opposite of what everybody thinks. So when you think about circus, you're going to think about animals, you're going to think about clowns, you're going to think. So I said, well, I'm big as hell. Why not be the circus? So I said, I'm going to be the full circus. And that's where the idea came from. Totally.
It is so gorgeous. And was that like cardboard with fabric draped over it to create those big tops?
Yeah, so that was like a piece of wood that I had to my waist. And on top of it, we added the layers and the tissue, sorry for my English. And I put some lights, and, you know, I wanted, you know, the traditional costume, you know, the presentator. Is it? The person. Yeah, exactly. So I wanted to have that, but also, like, he's the one doing the circus, you know, like the circus couldn't work if he wasn't there. So that's why I was on top, and I had, you know, that was my concept.
Gorgeous. Going down in history, that look, it stay in my mind. It was so gorgeous and so cool. And
I was really proud.
It was really, really good. I loved it. And take me to the lip sync. What was going through your head? And tell me about your performance in the lip sync.
I'll be honest with you, for the lip sync of the bottom two, I don't remember what was going through my head, because there was so much emotion at work at that moment. And, you know, it was at the end of a long day, and I was like, I know that I'm a good performer. I know what I can do. The trick with Drag Race is that you don't choose your songs. And don't, like, you know, like, Stupid Shit is really good and everything, but it's not, you know, what I normally do. But, you know, I took what I had and I gave them a performance anyway. And because I was against my best friend in this competition, like Isis, was a person that I loved way before the competition. She comes to my place, I come to hers, and it was heartbroken to be against her because even if I would have won that lip sync, we couldn't continue together. So, it meant in a way or the other. So it was really heartbroken a little bit. So like a lot of tears and everything. But, at the end of the day, I'm so glad that that's the one that sent me home because, well, first of all, I don't think I did bad. I was great.
Yes.
But this queen knows herself. But I think, and we have to take in account that Isis won the week right before also, and I was saved. So if we take the report card, it's more like I think it's obvious that she get to stay, and I was so happy about it. And it's a good thing to be sent home by your friend. Because, imagine when you get sent home by a girl that goes home on the next episode and you're like, damn. And she's an incredible person, an incredible performer. I love her to death. I don't doubt that she's going to go far. Well, I hope so. And it is what it is, but I'm still happy.
Oh my God, Oceane, I loved watching you on Canada's Drag Race. You made such an impact that it felt like you were there for more episodes than you were because you're so memorable and so amazing. And
thank you
tell
so
the
much.
fans out there where they can support you, where they can find you, what shows, what merch, lay it all out there.
Oh my God, yes, you just have to go to my website. I have my website, oceaneaquablac.com, and you can find me there. You can, I have my show dates are there, all of my merch. I have some crazy merch. I don't know if you saw, but I love things a little bit crazy. Yes. So let's go buy some stuff. I just want people to be entertained because we all have so much to go through in our lives that we have to have that, that little relief, and I'm here to provide it. So
you'll be rolling on the floor. Rolling on the floor.
Oh my God, yeah, I still remember those lyrics.